Hey everyone, so it is day 20 of vlogoween. I'm doing the Halloween movie book tag. This was created by Paperbacks and Planners. If you're watching this, I tag you. So let's get into the questions. Number one is Halloween Town, a book with a magical setting. And I think for this one, I'm going to go with Caraval. It's just a really fun story. It's got magic, I guess slight romance, um, interesting characters. I definitely like the first book and the last book the most, but overall it's a fun series. Second one, The Sanderson Sisters, a book with a revenge plot. And this one's hard because I don't know if I read a straight up revenge novel, but there are definitely books with revenge plots in them. You know what? Actually, I'm going to say Calling All Creeps, which is a Goosebumps book, because that I think definitely has a revenge plot in it. The Haunted Mansion. If you like this, try this. And for this one, and people might disagree, I enjoy both of these books. One is older than the other, and I read the younger one, I guess you could say, a lot earlier. And people try to say that this one ripped the other one off. Except for the basic plot, they pretty much are different. And that is Battle Royale and the Hunger Games. Hunger Games tend to be a lot more like political and pulling from Greek and Roman mythology and history, culture, etc. But people often ignore the more deeper things in Battle Royale as well, because people will always bring up the violence and whatnot, and it's like, there's a lot more to Battle Royale than it just being more bloodier than Hunger Games, right? Both are very well written, and I recommend both of them highly. The Addams Family, a book with loads of family drama. One book that comes to mind for this one is definitely We Were Liars. It's one of the first books that I really had mixed feelings on. I didn't hate it. The writing style is quite good. It's a style that I enjoy. But it's like in the first chapter or so, it's like you're part of the Sinclair family. We get it. You don't have to repeat your name several times. Yes, part of it was just like, come on, let's get on with this. But other parts I did enjoy. Twitches, book featuring sisters. And for this one, I'm going to go with the Three Dark Crowns series. I like the premise. I love the characters. It was a very interesting read. Practical Magic, a book featuring a curse. Ooh, that is good because I can't think of one with an actual curse. I think maybe something that comes close is something like Say Cheese and Die from Goosebumps, because I think it's like considered like a cursed camera, right? So I guess that's kind of close. Casper, a TBR book that is haunting you. A lot of them. There's just so many that I want to get to, but House of Leaves is probably at the very top because I know that's going to take so long to read. because the way it's set up, I don't think you can even attempt to do that on audio, right? So you have to read that one. And I think it's like what, a few hundred pages. So yeah, definitely that one. Clue, a twist you didn't see coming. Um, a lot of goosebumps, honestly. The original had like a lot of good twists in there. One of the best, I think, is Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Let's see. So, next one is Beetlejuice, a book featuring the undead. So, I'm going to self promote here. My book, I Don't Know These Shadows, which you can get on Amazon and Ko-fi. And I think I have it on Lulu too. At least those three, but it's definitely on Amazon and Ko-fi. I have a story in there called It's Pizza Time. It's Pizza Time and Zombie Hunting. Actually, it's Zombie Hunting and Pizza Night. I created such a freaking long title, I forgot. But anyways, yeah, it is about a family. Actually, it's two families living together after the zombie outbreak. It's kind of similar to some things that have gone on in the 2020 thing that we had, and then the virus is dying down, there's cures, and this family is just sick of being locked up in their house, and they finally can go out. So the two oldest kids go out to basically pick up pizza for the family, and they're kind of like, prepared to go out. They have like food, first aid, that kind of thing, because there's still technically zombies out there, but it's getting better. Yeah, it was one of my favorite stories to write. So yeah, check out my book, I Don't Know These Shadows. It's a book of short stories, but that's one of them that's in there. Tim Burton, a book, series, or author you associate with Halloween. I don't know if I associate just one person with Halloween, even if they are horror writers. Because, I don't know, there's just horror and then there's just Halloween, right? There's things that are just Halloween-y in feeling, not just straight up horror. Because even some Goosebump books, I don't think are just specifically for Halloween or anything else like that. I feel shorter fiction is good for Halloween, right? Because it's just like a day. So I would say probably something like In a Dark, Dark Room or the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark series is like great for that. Coraline, recommend a middle grade story. I would say Coraline. That one was like really creepy. The movie adaptation is actually really well done. I mean, there's obviously a lot of differences. The book is written by a British author and is set in England, if I remember correctly. And whereas in the movie, they're American. I'm pretty sure YB was added to the movie. Because I only read the book once. I've seen the movie a couple of times. Or actually probably like a few times. And he's an interesting addition. So there's slight differences. But yeah, I think both book and movie of Coraline are really well done. And they're both fun. Book is a little bit more creepier. The Nightmare Before Christmas, a book that blends genres, and I'm going to go with Again, one of my absolute favorite books that I've mentioned in many, many other tags. Probably one of my other favorites other than The Hunger Games, and that is Zombies versus Unicorns, because there is different genres in that book. And what they do with zombies or unicorn stories, the unique spins that they have on them, I just love them. So I'm going over this, making sure I did not forget any questions. I don't think so. So that is the Halloween movie book tag. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.